drive baseline. Great work from the Otago goalkeeper. Slide down on the baseline and win the free hit as well.
Harry Mason on the ball at the back for a 16. He's given that to Zeke, and they look to hold the ball at the back again, looking to build an attack. No pressure on them at the moment, so they'll look to hold the ball. We've gone out to the right to Henry King, and Christchurch have put the ball out to give a free hit to Otago. Ball in the middle, which is a turnover to Canterbury, and they look to attack on the left-hand side here with a ball put out down to the left. It was a turnover.
Chance for a big press here from Canterbury, but they decide to lay off a little bit. So Otago probably will be looking for a lot of line balls and such, as they've got pretty fast strikers up there, so Canterbury just need to watch that. Maybe play a bit more zonal. We turn over in the midfield. Going to be a nice wee opportunity for Canterbury here. That was a great pass into the circle, but yeah, doesn't get much better if you ask me, Chica.
No, I can't say it does, that's for sure. Canterbury look to build an attack here on the right hand side. They recycled the ball out with high pressure coming from James Nicholson and the Otago team. Look into the middle and back out, and around the back they go, looking to build an attack on the right hand side, but a intercept from the Otago. However, they still won the ball, and again they come all the way back out. Plenty of space on the left, so they look to transfer the ball to their left half for great pass down there, and they build an attack on the 25, and unfortunately they have lost the ball and Otago have won a free hit. We have Zeke on the ball, and he looks to recycle out to Harry Mason, who will give it straight back to him to build an attack on the left-hand side. He gives it to Ocean, who looks for a drive, but a tackle from Canterbury to win a free.
Ocean, probably one of the more solid players in the Otago team. They'll be looking to go through him a lot this game. For Auburn, he doesn't even get off the field any game, so plays full minutes. Be looking to have a big game then. Otago just playing around with it at the back, trying to work something. 50-50 ball that they turn over in the midfield. Great work from Pat Ward there. Oh, and James Nicholson on the ball. Oh, James. Nice wee opportunity here for Otago. They've got a lot of momentum going into this, so but Canterbury playing with very deep strikers, so it's be hard to work it around.
Otago just sitting out halfway here, looking to build an attack when they can, but no rush, as they are a goal up at the moment. We have Paddy Ward on the board, who looks to drive in the middle, probably one of the outstanding players. A touch from James to win a free hit just outside the circle. I think James will look to go out so that they can start to build an attack.
He's telling him to get back. I reckon he'll pull out the lettuce pretty soon, eh? Bit of a trigger thing here, I reckon. Oh, that's a PC for Otago. Probably looking for a straight dig here from James, or don't know who else they've got, to be honest. So probably just straight dig from James.
A very well worked PC by Otago. They've gone around the edge of the circle and they've come to the baseline and tried to earn a PC, and they have earned it the right to get one of those. So here we'll see Ocean pull the ball out. We've got James on battery 1 and we have Jack Cotton on battery 2. I think we'll be looking for a straight flick, but a variation could be a go. And we have a dig from James Nicholson, looking for the deflection on the wide left post here.
Oh, another turnover. Bit of momentum here for Otago. They'll probably have to work it around here a bit though. Chuck it around the back. Got plenty of space. I just want some trigger fingers to come out, if I'm being honest. Bit of lettuce, bit of cheese here and there. Bit of mongrel from the boys would be pretty on.
We've just seen Otago to make some striker subs, so we've got fresh legs on the field, and we'll see if they can earn another goal. We have Ocean on the ball. He's won a free hit, who will look to go around the back to Zeke. And he gives it straight back to Ocean, who looks for the one-touch pass there, and Otago have lost possession. And Canterbury look to start an attack, who gives a nice pass left, but just out of the reach of his player. I think the counter-attack game is really strong at the Otago have won a 16, so we have Zeke on the ball, and he's going to take his time, make sure he gets that pass right, and he gives that out to Harry Mason. I think that the backs will just look to play around with the ball, although Canterbury have really stepped that press up, and we get a nice long ball that's come all the way to the top of the circle. Looking for a drive in the circle, but a great tackle from the Canterbury player to stop the Otago attack. Another double turnover here, though. We got a free play at the top of the circle. We get a shot. Oh, we have another goal. A reverse from Dan to Jack Cotton on the left post to put that in the goal. Exceptional play, exceptional pressure from the Otago team.
2 words, how good. Beautifully worked goal from the Otago players. Canterbury really just look pretty out of it at the moment. They have a lot of the pill, but not really doing too much with it, so they can work some more opportunities. Definitely be back in this game.
Almost a turnover for Otago, but unfortunately it's just gone out the sideline, so Canterbury hold possession of the ball. And they look to come all the way out and work an attack from the left-hand side. Otago putting a lot of pressure on, as we can see early on the game, which has carried over for the whole game so far, and they're really winning those turnovers and earning the right to the ball. Composure at the back for Otago to work that ball out, and they've managed to get that out for a few missed traps from the Canterbury team. Otago definitely looking to take their time on this free hit, being 2 goals up right now. They've got no rush to score another goal, making sure that they hold the ball and retain position. I've come infield to Zeke as he's pushed himself higher, so we've gone 3 at the back for the Otago team, playing a double centre half, looking to attack more opportunities when they can.
Zeke with it in the midfield, great tackle. Finds Pat Ward. Nice interception. Oh, bit of pressure here. Bit of pressure here from Otago. See if they can get a third before the end of the period. That's a great question, Henry Crump. Where is the press? He said it on the field, and I couldn't say it better. But good. Great tackle there. Still pretty good from the old Otago boys, getting up 2-0 and just keeping on applying the pressure. Not getting complacent at all.
Definitely think I have to take back what I said. Otago are looking for a third. They are keeping the attacking game strong. And Harry's managed to keep control of that ball. Although we do have a Canterbury turnover in the Otago half. Ball at the top of the circle. In the circle now, an attacking drive. Well defended from Otago, and we go for a long corner to Canterbury.
Alex Stewart, you got to pull the trigger, mate. Come on. That's what the fans want to see. Well worked here from Canterbury, getting the ball on the left-hand side of the circle. We're trying to work a wee foot here. It's alright.
Very well defended by Otago, who look to just hit the ball down the other end and reset. With 3 minutes left, I think they will just look to make some subs, get some fresh legs on the field and see what they can do in the last 3 minutes. A very passive press right now from Otago, just holding in front of halfway as we now push forward, and Canterbury look to build from the right hand side. A lot of pressure being applied by Otago right now. Definitely under the pump here, Canterbury, with the pressure from Otago, and they look to work the ball out as possible. And the Canterbury players managed to get around the Otago boys with some great 1-2 passing, and they've managed to get an attack going on the right hand side.
When you say you get past him, you should mean he's put him in a blender. It's great work from the Canterbury player to work it out from the back, and now they've instantly translated it. Yeah. Well, it's targetable now, but before.
Otago look to make a quick transfer to the left-hand side from Harry to Ocean, who looks to go a long pass to halfway, which is unfortunately mistracked by the Otago player and turned over to Canterbury. They look to build an attack here with a good drive down the middle from the Canterbury player, although it has been turned over. The defence from Otago has been exceptional so far in this game, and they definitely look to carry that on going forward in this game. It's definitely put Canterbury under the pump very early on. Canterbury winning a free hit, looking to take it early, but settling on a slower play to make sure they don't turn over. They've gone for the overhead, although that has gone straight to an Otago player who's managed to get possession of the ball. As he looks to hit it down the field, he unfortunately has missed the ball.
Here we go, bit of George Bacon magic. Oh no, it's been turned over now, but Otago ball. Canterbury just not able to get that last pass off at the moment. Be a bit frustrating to be out there right now if I was a Canterbury player, but just got to keep grinding, they'll get back in it. Great tackle. Oh, there he is. Vintage stuff right there.
As we are in the final minute of the game, I think that, of the first quarter, Otago will definitely look to hold position, although Canterbury have turned the ball over, and they'll look to make a fast attack here. With a transfer from the right to the left, he's recycled it out. Otago had 11 players have 11 players behind the ball right now. Definitely don't want to go against them. Ball into the middle. Canterbury looking to make an attacking play.
They really need to work something here with, I think, like, what, 10 seconds left? Just get the ball up the field. Or they just, yeah, I think they'll just pass it around and then take their quarter time. Great first quarter of hockey in my eyes. of stuff from them, working two pretty lovely goals. Canterbury just not able to get the last. Oh, there he is. Yeah, good. Bit of a trigger finger there, but fair enough. I'm trying to see some lettuce today. Maybe some cheese, cheeky.
Canterbury building attack on the left-hand side. A few dirty tackles from the Otago players, and they get a free hit for Canterbury. Top of the circle here for an opportunity. However, a bit of obstruction to give Otago the ball. Zeke on the ball for 16, and I'm sure he'll look to just hold that ball and wait for everyone to set.
Great wee run there from Charlie Swan. He's a pretty key player in this team. So he'll be looking to have a pretty big game, I'd say. Aidan Perry just using his body to get him out of the way. Fair enough. Aidan Perry on the ball, just swings it around to Matt Wilson. Harry Withers posting up, but it goes out to Charlie. Charlie Morrison out on the right half. Oh, Steve-O just with the mistrap. Oh, that's a foot. Yeah, that's a well-worked PC from Otago there. Hits Aidan Perry in the foot and British history.
A lovely wee sliding tackle there on the right from Harry Mason and the Otago team to get possession of the ball, and he's put a ball into the circle, and Otago have earned a well-deserved PC. I'm sure that they might be looking for another variation again, looking for those wide posts. We have James on battery 1 and Steve-O on battery 2. We could be looking from a straight dig from battery 2 as well, as we do have a flicker involved.
Great save from Emil Collins. He's known for those wee diving saves to his right up in Christchurch, so that's a lovely wee save to save a pretty good flip. Wee 5 call there from Ben. Well one. Oh, through the legs. Aidan Perry gets it rid. Like a swing around here, yep.
Otago making a good transfer through the back. We got Ocean on the ball now. However, Canterbury managed to get the turnover, and they look to start an attack on the left. We see a bit of swinging action from the Otago player, but however, play has continued.
Great tackle from Zeke there. Drops it back out to Zeke. This under 18 and Tiger team is pretty class. I have to say, coming in, I thought they had their 3 players, and there was their 3 star players, and James, Pat, and Zeke. But it turns out everyone's pretty solid across the pitch, so they're just working really well as a team. Oh, well worked away, but Zeke gets it back. Goes around to Harry Mason, back to Zeke. We post up from Josh Stevens, Steve-O. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's won a PC though. Oh, Cheek, I don't think we were going to see it today, but he's brought out the lettuce.
He has. As I did mention before, there was a bit of swinging action from the Otago player. Jacob Smith has been green carded, so he will be sitting on the bench for 2 minutes. That leaves Otago down to 10 players for the next 2 minutes. Although a lovely PC worked from Josh Stevens to get a shot off, and it has hit a foot of the Canterbury player. Here I think we will see a straight dig from James at the top. Another straight dig to the right, and a beautiful save from the Canterbury goalie. We get a long corner from the Otago team.
Emil Collins, absolute class right there. Great save. He'll be disappointed about those 2 goals earlier, but he's having a hell of a game. Zeke on the ball, swings it wide. Light wee mistrap there. Canterbury can set up here. Got the ball in a pretty good area to just work it around, play with it, but Let's see what they do. Hamish Church just coming onto the field now. Good ball speed. Nice wee win from Harry Mason. Charlie Morrison getting the ball back. Swings it across. Henry Crump with it now. Goes back to Matt. Canterbury just working around at the moment, trying to find a gap. We chink in the armour of the Otago team. Good call, Stuart.
The Otago defence has been really strong so far in this game. We've got Harry Mason and Zeke Busher at the back, and they are very strong players. And I haven't really seen much getting past them, which is stopping Canterbury from scoring goals. Canterbury looking to hold on to the ball in the middle of the field right now. Otago is continuing to put that pressure they have been the whole game on them, and they've managed to get a turnover. They're down on the ball, out to Jack Cotton on the left, looking to go down the line to Liam. He's managed to hold possession of the ball, however, it's turned over to the Canterbury player.
Tell you what, I don't see any Billy Old or Scott Perkins out there, which is a bit surprising for selection, but turns out Otago team's pretty stacked as it is. 2-0 up on a pretty solid Canterbury team. But it shows there's a lot of good talent around Otago these days in the age groups. Oh, James with the ball. Got to be a free. Nah. Oh. Well worked from Canterbury. Get rid of it and get rid of it now, he says. Aiden Perry with a nice overhead to Charlie Swan. Oh, manages to keep it in. Oh, one-on-one. Charlie Morrison gets gassed. Oh, he wins it off the Otago player. Oh, Stuart.
Tom Meta showing his exceptional skills he has there to win a free hit. A harsh whistle coming from the umpire showing his control in the game. Yet again at the back we see Harry Mason, who didn't let that ball get past him. A turnover here from the Otago team to Canterbury. Building a quick attack on the right, but again we have Harry Mason stopping their attack. Canterbury with the free hit on the right hand side. And they look to come all the way out and recycle that ball. Go to the other half on the left, back on the left. Just holding the ball at the back, waiting for the right time to attack. Down the right hand side now. Good defence from Otago to get that ball out and retain possession of the ball. And a big shove in the back on Paddy Ward to win the free hit. Harry Mason on the ball. Down to Noah on the left hand side, who looks to give it straight back to him. Holding the ball at the back, back to Noah. Noah looks to drive. And a big hit, although he has unfortunately not made contact with the ball, but held possession of the ball. Great tackle again from Noah to win the ball back. An attack starting on the left-hand side. Ball to Steve-O in the middle. Finds a pass to Dan. Unfortunately, it didn't quite get to his stick, and a turnover to Canterbury. Though another double turnover here. Ball on the right with Liam, who puts a ball in the middle. And we see a foot from the Canterbury player. Some may even say that was a purposeful foot from the Canterbury player.
Nah, no chance.
Ball with Tom Meta out here on top of the circle. Puts the ball to Paddy Ward, who's got pressure from behind him, and he's managed to win a free hit. Paddy Ward very strong in the middle, always winning a free hit when possible, being strong on the ball. Free hit to Otago just outside the 25, who looks to put the ball straight in the circle. Some great 3D skills here from Jack Cotton in the middle. Unfortunately, a turnover.
Cheers for the comments, Dog. Ben Cinnamon. 5 feet inbound, question mark. Can't quite keep it in. Can't really end up with the ball. Aiden Perry chucks it into the middle. Posting up man. Back out to Aiden. Throws it wide to Matt. Tries to go to Hamish Church. Oh, can't quite get on the end of it. Hell of a game we got on our hands here. Oh, he swings down the line. No one's running onto it. Oh, bit of confusion. But, well won. Oh. Swings it across. Oh, plenty of space. Got acres. Hectares for days. Can't quite win anything there.
Dan just looking for the long ball to the post on Lamb. Unfortunately, he's not able to get to the ball, so we go for a 16 for Christchurch.
Pretty easy intercept there for George Baker. This one to Kyle Houston. Oh, hit that. Oh, here we go. Bit of an opportunity here, but we counter-attack opportunity, but they decided to slow it down. Harry Withers wins the ball. Swings it back out to Kyle. So going to take a wee auto here. Yeah, not really going to get through 3 players that often, but
Can't say you will.
yeah, at least he tried. That's what matters. Not gonna get any goals here, Canterbury, unless they start getting a bit creative, a bit risky. At the moment, Otago looking pretty slick at the back, so gonna have to get a bit of flair into their game now.
No, I do agree with that. 5 more minutes left of this quarter, and I'm sure Canterbury will be looking to get a goal going into the next half. They would not like to be 2-0 down, that's for sure. As they look to build an attack on the top of the circle. Good skills from the Canterbury player, but some great defence, and unfortunately a bad tackle from Dan to win a PC.
Alex Stewart, hell of a call, hell of a man, hell of an umpire.
What do you think?
Hands on the hips. Hands on the hips. He's not a happy camper. He's be telling those Otago boys, nah, cut that out right now. Canterbury probably looking to have a wee straight dig here, or maybe one of their more creative options we throw in their warm-up, but anyway, we George Baker flick. That'd be my guess. Great save. Great save from the Otago keeper. Matt Wilson on the ball. So we're going to attack pretty quick here. He's going to roll it out. Out to Charlie Morrison. Damn, he's getting crunched in there. Zeke wins a nice free hit. If I'm Otago, I had to slow it down here. It's 3 minutes to go. Just control the tempo, control the game.
Zeke on the ball right now. He looks to go out to Noah at the back, who looks to find another pass along the back. Back to Zeke on the right hand side. Plenty of time, plenty of space. He looks to go into the middle to James for a one touch out wide. The Canterbury player managed to get a stick on that. And a bad tackle from Henry to give Canterbury a free hit, who looked to drive an attack early on with a nice pass out the left, but unfortunately he's not able to trap that, giving Otago the free hit.
Oh, well worked. Hamish Church throws the ball up to the centre striker, Canterbury. Wins a free hit. At least. Canterbury just going to swing around the back here probably. Oh, hits Charlie Morrison in the midfield. Oh, nice return over there. Canterbury's looking a step slow at the moment. Just one step behind all the time, but Every now and then they show a bit of flair and show what that good Canterbury hockey is, but at the moment it's kind of out of this game. They just need to calm it down, play how they know.
Zeke and Harry Mason really using their reach at the back, making themselves as big as possible, making it a lot harder for the Canterbury players to get around them. Harry on the ball in the middle, he looks to come straight into the middle to James, and he'll look to do something with the ball, giving it back out to Harry. Wide to Zeke on the left hand side, who looks to build an attack down the line. Great long ball to Jacob on the end of that, and a free hit to Otago. Jacob Smith on the ball. A mistrap from the Canterbury players. Some great skills by Paddy Ward, who is crunched by about 4 different Canterbury players, and he's still managed to win a free hit. And I'm sure they're looking to score another goal in the last minute of this game. James Nicholson with some great skills to get around 3 players. He's put his body on the line, and unfortunately, not one of 3.
The 3D skills of that man are unreal. I won't lie, they are unreal. Nah. Well worked from Otago there. They've got a bit of a harsh call, I reckon. James did get bodied at the top of the circle, but it happens, I guess. Charlie Swan on the ball. Tries to go to Carl Houston, but can't quite make the connection. Who's been your player of the half so far?
Player of my half so far definitely would have to be old Harry Mason at the back. I haven't seen anything get past him so far. He's been really strong and really steady at the back, which is great to see.
Unpopular opinion, but I reckon it is popular opinion. Canterbury goalkeeper Neil Collins has it in too, but the saves he's made are ridiculous. He's playing a hell of a game today. Hugh Nixon stepping in now. Yeah. Hugh Nixon in cage for Canterbury for the second half by the looks of it. Emil Collins moving to the bench. He's played a hell of a game, but here we are, second half. Mainland Cup first game.
And Toby in goal now for Otago as well as they make their goalie change. And Otago is to start with the ball with James Nicholson. Out to Zeke in the middle. We are looking at three at the back here from Otago, making an attacking play with Zeke in the middle, playing the double centre half role. Noah on the ball, out wide. Unfortunately, a missed trap from the Otago player to give Canterbury the ball.
Pressure situation here. Canterbury, you need to capitalise. Oh, Harry Withers can't quite do anything with it. Unfortunately, turns it over. Canterbury has a great coaching staff behind them with Josh Cumberoff and Joe Piggott. I reckon they could come with a couple of plays that the Canterbury boys can use to get back in this game. Because at the moment, they're doing, kind of just running around out there, like doing a lot with the ball, but not creating any chances. Oh, the lettuce! I love to see it. Love to see the lettuce getting pulled out every 5 minutes. How about you, Cheeky? You love to see the lettuce?
Yeah, definitely love to see the lettuce. The umpire's taking some control of the game, putting a Canterbury player on the bench for 2 minutes. This is going to give Otago an attacking chance, being a player up. Looking to hold the ball at the back with Noah on the ball right now. Harry Mason demanding the ball on the left. Noah looks to go right in the middle. Unfortunately, he's given it straight to a Canterbury player who looked to build an attack on the left-hand side. Well defended by Harry Mason. And Zeke's managed to get control of the ball and win a free hit.
If you're Otago now, you really need to try and take advantage of being able to get past that first layer really easily. They got man down, so maybe just no free man at the back, but there's going to be plenty of space you've got to work around. Matt Wilson won't be on the bench for much longer, so... Another turnover from Noah, but... Charlie Swan running it in. Maybe a bit of danger there, but James has the ball now. Gassing through. Oh, the 3D skills on display. Great trap from Charlie Morrison. Kyle Houston on the ball. Will he drop it under? Tell you what, love playing on these overcast days, eh? Like, don't really want to see the sun when I'm playing. Gets a bit annoying, but nice and overcast, perfect conditions for a bit of hockey. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Definitely some great weather to be playing some hockey in. Flying stick there from the Canterbury player. Paddy Ward trying to take a shot from the top, however, making clean contact with the stick. And a free hit for Canterbury, who looked to play a nice long ball. Well defended by the Otago player, however, not managing to get control of the ball. Canterbury looking to make a fast attack with a long ball, which hasn't quite made contact with their player. Giving a turnover to Otago yet again. Otago really gelling together, definitely making tackles as a team. It's great to see, definitely as these players don't usually play together, all playing for different clubs and different schools. Nora on the ball, looking to play a ball straight in the middle to James Nicholson. Out wide to Dantor, who looks to recycle it back out. Heaps of pressure coming from the Canterbury player, looking to make a turnover here, but well controlled by the Otago team. Working out the ball out, but not as far as a Canterbury stick to the top of the circle. Well worked, ball to the player. Try to go over the goalie. Well saved by the goalkeeper, but unfortunately a PC.
Happens, I guess. Nice wee PC here for Canterbury. I don't really know, to be honest. So maybe a Henry Crump flick if he's on. No. Oh, it'll be. I reckon they have a wee creative option here, eh?
definitely be looking to capitalise on this. Being 2 goals down, this is the perfect opportunity to get a goal back.
You're not wrong. It is a penalty corner. It's a hell of an opportunity, mate. We got no one on bracket 1, so I wonder where they're going to go. Oh, what a shot! We switch it. Right, I'm not going to lie, Canterbury need to sort that one out next time. They lined up with 2 on the second bracket, but no one on the first bracket, so it's pretty easy to read if you're a defender.
No, you're not wrong.
Lovely. Charlie Morrison drives baseline, beats a man. Long corner now.
Harry Mason being a rock at the back, nothing getting past him, telling his players where he needs them to be. Canterbury really putting the pressure on Otago at the moment, definitely looking to go a goal back. A sliding tackle from Harry, unfortunately, a free hit, and he has hit the ball away, and that has given Canterbury a PC. I think they'll definitely be looking to change things up from their last PC this time.
I was thinking there's going to be a bit of cheese coming out there, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I thought so too.
Pretty marginal tackle, but let's see if Canterbury can line up with all their brackets covered this time.
I wonder if we're going to see anyone lined up on both brackets this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Oh, they've sorted it out. Nah. Canterbury really need a score here. Oh, it's going wide, but he's kept it in. Charlie Swan, George Baker, bang that. Oh! He's about a millimetre off. Bang that into the bottom corner.
Great opportunity from the Canterbury team.
Great pressure. That's just toying with him. The 3D skills of the man just easily. Oh, that's great hockey. Hell of an opportunity. That's great hockey there. Some marginal tackles in there, but
Unlucky not to get the free hit there from Zeke, and Canterbury have capitalised on that. Unfortunately, not able to put the ball in the back of the net. The pressure is really all coming from Canterbury right now. Definitely looking to put a goal back. And a foot there for a Otago ball. It's definitely been a Canterbury game in the start of the second half, and they definitely do not like being 2 down. A high press here from the Canterbury players for an early turnover, and a turnover giving Canterbury the ball. I don't think I've seen the ball come out of the Otago half at all in this quarter, actually. Felix, what are your thoughts?
I wasn't listening to what you were saying, Cheeker, but hell of a game. Canterbury really putting a bit of pressure on now. Oh, is that even? Oh, there we go. Yeah, right. I agree with you then. If they keep this up, they'll definitely squeeze one in soon. It's that last pass. Every time they get the ball, they work it super well, and then it's that last pass.
Noah on the ball here, managed to get it just through that Canterbury player, although they have got a turnover here again. It's these double turnovers that are really getting to everyone, and it's showing for a great game. It's who's going to capitalise on those double turnovers that's going to be the make or break of this game, I think. Long corner for the Canterbury team. 11-man defence here from Otago. Everyone behind the ball, not wanting a goal to be scored against them. Canterbury with the ball around the back, looking to build an attack.
All I'm going to say is it's not FIFA, no need to park the bus. Get creative out there. Get hungry, get a couple more on them. Split them in, passing it around the back, out wide. Jared gets up the line. Well, one. Chucks it into Charlie Morrison. That's all right. They would have looked at press this hard, I reckon. Yep. What have I been saying, Jacob? That last pass, mate.
Still haven't seen the ball come out of the Otago half here, so I definitely think that's something they're looking to do. Noah on the ball, giving it straight to a Canterbury player who looks going to take an opportunity, but not as far as an Otago stick. And they have managed to win a PC. They are asking for a card, but the referee has said no.
George Baker not happy with the call. He reckons it should have been a bit of a card there, but it didn't look intentional from our angle.
No, not at all, not at all.
Joy. Set the brackets up, boys. Oh, lovely. Lovely! Great work from the Canterbury boys. Clinical.
I might question whether that ball came out of the circle or not, but the umpire seems to be happy with that.
Mate, that went outside the circle. Clinical finish by George Baker. Nice wee 1-2 between... I don't actually know who was the other option on the 1-2, but... Oh well. Great, yeah, great work, great work. Great goal. George Baker with a clinical finish though. That's just good baseball, in my opinion.
That now brings the score to 2-1. Otago still up by 1 goal. Ball at the back here with Noah. Canterbury looking to continue with that pressure that have been going. And Dan on the ball now on the right hand side, looking to beat the Canterbury player. Won a free hit with some great skill there. And Zeke looking to take this free hit. Ocean pushing himself into the middle. Zeke looking to attack that right, but not as far as the Canterbury stick with his 1 turnover. Another double turnover giving Otago the ball, but some obstruction, miscommunication giving Canterbury the free hit.
2-1 now. It's actually got a bit of a game on our hands. Canterbury got a bit of life in them now. First half they seemed a bit dead, bit out of it, but they're really heating up now. Once the Canterbury team gets going, pretty hard to stop, but Otago really minimising damage, which is good to see. Just trying to retain the lead. As we see a bit of sprinkler action on the other turf. Works up the line to Charlie Morrison. Oh, nice wee midfield transfer. You gonna go T-spot or... Yeah, there it is. Not quite, but... Still just working at Canterbury. But the unrelenting pressure of Otago, it's kind of a wave.
The Otago defence being exceptional once again, keeping the ball out of the goal. Harry Mason on the ball, out to Zeke as we've gone 4 at the back here for the Otago team. Trying to work the ball out to Noah on the right, who looks to give that ball up to Ocean on the right hand side. Looks to beat that player, does so, but unfortunately gives the ball to a Canterbury player. And he gets crunched by 3 players, and Otago have won the free ball. Down the line there with Jacob Smith on the ball up the right, looking to attack that baseline. Puts the ball across the circle, but doesn't go as far as the baseline, giving Canterbury a 16.
Mate, I tell you what, if overcast wasn't enough for some great weather, it's starting to rain as well. How good. Canterbury swinging around, Henry Crump, earns a foot. Probably looking for a line ball here. Zeke trying to snap that up if he throws it. Nice wee 1 layer overhead. Charlie Swan, nice ball. Great work. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's ruthless.
It's a great bit of skill at the top of the circle to get a reverse shot off, and he's put it pinpoint in the bottom left corner. You can't do much better than that.
Tell you what, that's up there with one of the best goals I've seen at this turf.
And Canterbury have managed to equalise. Now it's 2-2. It's anyone's game. Canterbury definitely having the most pressure on the second half so far, and they're looking to continue and go up 1 goal here for an attacking opportunity on the left-hand side. Nice flat reverse, but that gets a touch on Zeke's stick. Jacob running to the ball on the right to hold position as we look to build the attack on the right-hand side to win a free hit. The ball hasn't come out of the Otago half this much, and I think they'll be looking to capitalise in the last 2 minutes and really attack the Canterbury half. Sam Gradwell on the ball in the middle, getting crunched by a Canterbury player, and he looks to recycle with pressure coming from the Canterbury team from Noah. Gives it to Zeke. Zeke to Ocean on the right, who has a nice wee touch, but unfortunately the ball goes over the sideline, giving Canterbury the free hit. Canterbury looking to continue their pressure again, looking to score another goal going into the fourth quarter. It's definitely been Canterbury's quarter, I would say.
William McNaughton, yeah, we can have a weather and conditions report. It's a hell of a day for hockey. Nice and grey and cold. It's lovely. Canterbury working it up. Nice work from Henry Crump there. Joe Pickett barking out instructions to his boys. All up to George Baker. Hell of a pass. Finds Harry Withers. George back on the ball. Swings it wide to Charlie Swan. Two on the tackle. Great work. Clinical in the circle. Well worked.
It's really unfortunate. It's probably one of the balls that I've seen go through Harry Mason, and unfortunately it's ended in a PC. Great attacking opportunity from Canterbury, working that baseline. Some great skill there as well. And I'm sure they'll definitely be looking to capitalise on this PC. And this will probably be the final play with 20 seconds left to go. They'll definitely pushed all their players up. And it'll be a nice opportunity for them to go up going into the fourth quarter.
I reckon they pull out something weird here, eh? Nice and creative.
Very creative.
Yeah. Just back the individual skill. Didn't catch that, he's waiting for the hooter. And then they're going to do it. That's a stroke. Yep. Yep, hell of a flick. Nice nod. Beats the keeper.
Body on the line, but unfortunately it's hit his body. The ball was going into the goal, so it ended in a stroke. I'm sure Toby here in the Otago goal is going to be looking to save this, make an exceptional save to keep the scoreline at 2-2.
George Baker lines up. Oh, he's done him. The body fake P-roller. The classic FIFA goal, if you will. If you're taking a penalty, just P-roll it down the middle. Goes good. That'll do it for this quarter of hockey. Catch you up.
Final quarter here of hockey for the first game. Scoreline is 3-2 to Canterbury, and I'm sure Otago would definitely be looking to capitalise and equalise to 3-3. James Nicholson on the ball, down to Zeke. We've got a 3 at the back situation here, but an early turnover to the Canterbury team, and they're looking to attack very hard, continuing the added pressure from the third quarter. Sliding tackle from Harry Mason to win the free hit. Out to Dan on the left-hand side. He's won a free hit, put it onto the Canterbury foot. He looks to take a quick free hit, goes for the overhead, but it doesn't get as far as a Canterbury player.
William, to answer your question, I don't really know about SBCs, though. Alright, Charlie Morrison got the ball. Oh, no, Aiden Perry on it. Canterbury really up in the tempo here. Second half team by the looks of it. Great hockey from them. They're just trying to overall outclass Otago around the field. But Otago's still right on them, 3-2.
Tom Eder on the ball, brings it out to Ocean on the right hand side. Looks to give it to Zeke in the middle. Back to Ocean on the right hand side. I think he'll look to come all the way out to Harry Mason at the back. To Henry on the left hand side. He looks to go up the line to Dan, which is a good post up receive. Puts a through ball and unfortunately onto a Canterbury stick. They look to build an attack here, coming up their right hand side. Beaten Dan. And he's gone back to try and beat him again, and he's gone all the way around to the back. Looking for a transfer. As we can see, Canterbury also have 3 at the back, looking to have a double centre half to replicate what Otago are doing to them. Canterbury attacking their right hand side. Dribble into the middle, looking for that reverse specky. He's managed to get it towards the player, but unfortunately the bouncing ball cannot be trapped, so we get a free hit from the Otago team. Ocean on the ball on the right hand side. I think he'll look to come to Harry in the middle here. He'll look to transfer the ball around the back to Henry on the left. He goes up the line, and a missed track from the Canterbury player, which gets it straight to Dan. He looks to recycle as well. He tries to go for the long pass, but the Canterbury player's got a stick on the ball. Another attacking opportunity in the circle. Canterbury on the ball. A missed shot, unfortunately, has ended up in a PC, hitting Ocean on the arm.
Yeah, good. Another PC. I want to see something creative from Canterbury here. Saw last year when they were at regionals tournament, they had some pretty interesting option. They managed to get them a goal in the final, so something like that would be pretty good. Or are they going to set up with one drag flicker and 2 brackets again? Let's see. There it is. That was the option I was looking for. It's pretty.
That was a wicked PC, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Some great defence from the PC bracket from Otago to stop that. But that's a PC I haven't seen before, and it's great to see some options coming out from this under-18 side. Again, Canterbury continuing their pressure up front here, looking to get another goal and putting Otago under the pump. Dan's managed to put his feet in the way to get a free hit and stop the play. As they look to recycle, go all the way out and transfer that ball around the back. Back to 4 at the back there for Canterbury, who puts it in the middle, out wide to their left-hand side, goes down the line to his striker, but Harry Mason manages to get in front of that, and he's getting attacked from the back, and he manages to win a free hit. Zeke's going to look to take this free hit here, 16.
Great pass, working it out. Oh, try to get it back to him, but Zeke's one of those players, you give him the ball, he gives the ball away. He expects it back pretty soon. Pretty focal point of the offense for Otago, especially in school grade as well for Kings. Good pass from Aiden Perry and Charlie. Oh, Kyle Houston gets done.
Great transfer to the right.
Good counter attack. Oh, Stewart, I thought he was going to get some cheese out there, eh?
Otago looking to take those free hits early, but I think they need to just slow the play down and make sure they've got players in front of the ball. We have an attacking opportunity here from Canterbury, but a great tackle sliding from Harry Mason. He's been exceptional this game so far, and I'm sure he will continue that for the rest of the game. Paddy Ward on the ball on the left. He gives it to Dan. He looks to give it straight back to him. Paddy's looking to use his skills here to beat 3 players again. He does well, some great 3D skills there. Unfortunately, that third player manages to make the tackle.
He's just done about the whole team there, right? Apart from that one guy who got the ball. That's some good 3D skills.
That's some great 3D skills, that's
yeah.
for sure.
Well, he gets to learn from the best, so it's all good. Alright, Canterbury on the attack. Well won. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to be a Canterbury player right now, because every time you... Fair enough, Ben. Yep. As I was saying, it's pretty hard to be a Canterbury player right now, because there's every time they get the ball, like one-on-one top of the circle, about 3 defenders come over, so they're just kind of getting crunched every time they get the ball, but oh well, happens.
A great turnover call there from the umpire, not taking anything from the Canterbury players. Ball wasn't taken on the mark, so he's turned the ball over. Unfortunately, Otago haven't managed to capitalise on that, getting as far as the 25 and a free hit to Canterbury. They look to attack on their left-hand side, giving the ball to their left half. As we see, three Otago players trying to make a tackle, but they all get in each other's way and Canterbury win a free hit. They look to transfer it out all the way to the back. Some great pressure coming from James up front, who doesn't manage to get a touch, unfortunately, as Canterbury attacking on their right-hand side. They manage to put it on a foot, and we continue play. Transfer through the middle.
Charlie Morrison working it round. Look wide to Luke McLeod. No. Tries to take him on one-on-one. Hey? Alright. Interesting explanation, but...
That's a lucky call for Otago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very lucky to not be a PC or a free hit against Otago, but as the umpire said, he was the player that was back 5. And we're looking to attack here. James Nicholson on the ball up the left, puts a long ball into the circle. It doesn't get as far as a Canterbury stick.
Oh, do it. Stop it.
And some aggressive play from the Otago strikers, but unfortunately that's been a big hack and a big whistle from Alex, as now we have an attacking opportunity from Canterbury, but Harry Mason gets in the way and doesn't let that ball get past him. Canterbury retain possession in the middle of the field. Another attacking opportunity. Otago working hard to get back and not let that ball in the circle.
Henry Crump with a good bit of mahi in the midfield there. Otago just really need to get the ball back to start working it up. They keep turning the ball over in the midfield. They're going to lose this game. They just need to work it wide, get it round, actually stretch the defence. Good pal. Ocean Elliman running it up. Pass, Josh Stevens. Great save by Hugh. Great save by Hugh.
What a great play by Otago there.
Made the old transfer to St Andrews College a couple of years ago, I think. It's a good pickup for the team.
We haven't seen the overhead being used much in this game, but a great peel there from Zeke that's gone all the way up to the right for Ocean to run onto, which gave them an attacking opportunity, which ended in a shot on goal. Just great to see from the Otago team as they look to put the pressure on Canterbury now with about 7 minutes to go in this game. We have Henry on the ball, who's unfortunately turned it over to a Canterbury stick, and they look to make an attack, but it doesn't go as far as the sideline, giving Otago a free hit on the right-hand side. Ocean on the ball now. I think he'll look to come out, but he goes down the line to a striker. Jacob Smith on the ball, looking to attack that baseline, get a result here. He's done well and he's managed to win a PC. It's a great outcome for the Otago team after all the pressure they've had from Canterbury so far.
Hell of a call from that Stu, man, eh? Alex Stewart. Hell of a call. It's been pretty tame today, old Stu. I think he's still recovering from celebrations after the 4-peat, but...
This is a great opportunity here for Otago to equalise. I think we'll be looking at another straight dig here from James Nicholson, although we do have Dan on bracket 2 as well. And the jerk coming from Ocean here.
Rip it out, Osh. Hell of a drag. Hell of a flick. Hell of a flick, mate.
Hell of a flick.
Hell of a flick.
Top right there from James Nicholson.
He's absolutely been there.
You can't ask the man for much more than that.
Hell of a PC, eh?
Hell of a drag, hell of a flick. Everything has just gone well for them. And they've managed to equalise 3-3 with 6 minutes 30 to go. The game is anyone's game now. And I'm sure both teams will be looking to put pressure on each other because no one wants a draw, that's for sure.
Yeah, draw's pretty boring. Want to see a winner here, eh? It's been some good hockey. Let's go down to the last minute. That's a rocket. Good pow. Goes out to Matt Wilson. Matt Wilson throws up the line. Good pass. Hits Hamish Church. Works for it. Great work from Otago. Great work from Otago. Harry Mason on the ball. Oh, Charlie. Fair enough. It's 16 there. See, Charlie Morrison's got a tower. Haven't seen one of those since Hatch Cup. Half the North Harbour team had one, but it's a bit of a blast from the past.
Zeke on the ball here, looking to go all the way wide to the left to Henry, who gives the ball up the field. Unfortunately, a turnover, although Otago have managed to get on the end of that. Jack Cotton on the ball, who tries to beat the player, but Canterbury make a great tackle, and they win a free hit just in front of halfway. Canterbury still putting more of the pressure on here, although it is still a draw, it is anyone's game. 5 minutes to go now. Canterbury looking to put the ball out, transferring to the left-hand side. Plenty of space here for them, and they put a ball into the middle. Pressure coming from all of the Otago players here. We've got an 11-man defence. Great pressure here coming from the Otago team.
Matt Wilson reminds me of a young Oscar Story. It's very lanky but light on the ball. It's a good player. Oh, go. Win that.
Great save, Toby.
Yeah, great. Hell of a save. Hell of a work by Ocean. Pat Ward not happy.
Unfortunate not to win a free hit there, unfortunately. Great turnover there from Dan, though.
Oh, I can't quite track the ball. Happens, I guess. All right. What are Otago looking to do here?
Unfortunately, I've just turned it over.
Yeah. George Baker running, one-on-one. I back him. There he is.
Using his daintiness.
Wheels. He did indeed, just long barrier. As George Baker was saying on the field, it was a hell of a long barrier there. Stop the ball going through. Colin Byron. Chucks it out wide. Good, tries to hit Carl Houston on the baseline, but doesn't quite get there. Great work from Otago. Ocean Elliman.
Great bit of skill there to win a free hit out. Ocean on the ball here. 3 minutes to go. A nice wee overhead, but doesn't get as far as a Canterbury player, unfortunately, and they look to create another attacking opportunity, and he's put it into an Otago foot to continue the attack. Canterbury player trying to keep that ball in, but the ball just going over the sideline to give Otago the free hit. Ocean on the ball again. And I'm sure he'll look to keep this one flat this time, and he does. He puts it straight in the middle. Well worked from James to get that ball back, though. Unfortunately, that could have been a deadly opportunity.
That's where James thrives. He has that little bit of open space, can really showcase those 3D skills. That's a great pass. Oh well, as the game is coming to an end here, still don't have an outright winner, so 2.5 to go. The weather's not looking too good either.
Bit of rain now.
Bit of rain. Conditions though, hell of a day for it.
It's quite cold though, I will.
Charlie Swan wins the ball, throws up the line to George Baker. Great win by George. Well worked. Oh, that's a hell of a play.
That's a great play by the Canterbury striker there. He's managed to get past all of the defenders, no one knowing where he is, opening himself in. Up, but unfortunately the touch not gone into the back of the goal. Harry Mason here on the ball for 16, looking to give it to Zeke, who gets put under the pump straight away by the Canterbury team. Manages to get the ball out to James. James using his skills to control that ball to Paddy in the middle. Paddy to Harry on the right. Harry looking to give that ball to Ocean, who tries to throw the overhead, but unfortunately doesn't get any height on that, and Canterbury win the ball. Great tackle there from Tom Meder in the middle. Wins the turnover, and the attacking opportunity coming.
Classic Stu, eh? Classic umpire Stu. Oh, that would have been game. Minute left. Minute left. Still excited. I tell you what, last minute I'm pretty excited.
I'm very excited.
I'm thinking right now, if I'm both teams, who are my game winners? My John Walls, my Damien Lillards.
Yeah,
Who are my game winners?
Who do you think the Canterbury game winner is?
I reckon probably Charlie Morrison, number 10.
Charlie Morrison.
Yeah.
And I think probably James Nicholson is probably
Yeah.
the Otago game winner.
Yeah. And here he is as well, George Baker.
Great work from Harry there. But aim position. Oh, good stuff.
Oh, just a bit slow. Henry Crump, wheels across. Oh, don't know about that call, but
Final 30 seconds. James looks to give it a spectacular ball. Shot at the top here from Dan. He's beaten the goalie. He's got a goal. He's got an open goal. Goalie's back in. Oh, unfortunately, he's just put that wide of the goal. That is a great opportunity with 10 seconds to go. Turnover there for Otago, top of the circle. Final play of the game. James, shot at the top. And he's put it in! He's put it in on the buzzer! He's put it in to win the game.
hell of a game.
I did say
Hell
James
of a
Nicholson would be the game winner.
Hell of a game that is.
Hell of a finish.
All right. That's going to do it here from us. Thanks.
Game report.
Nice wee game. We win for Southern, or Otago. Great wee game.
I'm sure Canterbury will be looking to have a better game tomorrow and take the W. Thank you for listening. Hope we were good commentators and a great game of hockey.